Good morning, guys. This is Pushpak Raj, and today's topic is on the defect life cycle. What is the defect life cycle and how the defect life cycle work in the IT sector? Okay, so defect life cycle is nothing but at the time of testing, the tester found the defect. Means when the defect is new or he has performing the testing like any kind of testing like smoke testing, sanity testing, retesting, regression testing, any kind of testing he can found, and at that time he can the tester can found a bug, then that time he can make the status of that defect that is new or open. Once he can found that defect, he can assign that defect to a particular developer. Okay, so that time he can make the status change, that is assign. He can assign that defect to the particular developer. Okay, so what happening, tester cannot assign the defect directly to the developer because the tester don't know the particular module make by which developer. So in that case what they do, they can assign that defect to the team lead or to the developer head or developer lead. Okay, once you can once the tester assign that defect to the developer lead assign that defect to the particular developer who can make that module. Okay, then the developer, what they do, developer do the necessary changes, or firstly developer check that is there whatever the defect raised by the tester, is it rarely a defect or not, and he feel that yes it is a defect, then he can fix that defect. Okay, means he can do necessary changes in the coding and he can fix that defect. Okay, and he can send to the tester. Okay, so what is the responsibility of tester here? Tester can perform the retesting on that. In the retesting he can perform same testing, means whatever the defect he can found here, he can perform test, means tester can perform the same testing here to check that whatever the defect they can raise, the tester can fix it properly or not. Once the tester feel that whatever the defect raised by the tester it is properly fixed, he can close that defect. Okay, but what happening, sometimes whatever the defect we tester raise, it is not properly fixed by the developer. In that case what the tester do, tester reopen that defect. Okay, here he perform the retesting, and here he can change the status, that is reopen, because the defect is not properly resolved, and assign that defect again to the developer. Okay, for fixing purpose, the cycle which will be going continuously up to whenever the whatever the defect raised it is properly fixed. Okay, then other than that there are the other status that is not reproducible. Okay, means what whatever the defect we found, okay, that defect is not reproducible in development environment. Sometimes that thing happen, guys. Okay, so that defect is not reproduced or not produced in the development environment. In that case the developer make the changes or make the status that is not reproducible. That time he can make that status that is okay, not reproducible. Then next is deferred. Deferred means what, the whatever the defect we can assign to the developer, that defect is not affected to the system that much, or not, it is not a major defect, it is a minor defect which will not affect to the business flow of the application. Okay, so in that case what the developer do, he can make the status that is the deferred. Deferred means they can release that defect in the next release or upcoming build. Okay, that time he make the status that is deferred. Okay, then next one is the duplicate. Duplicate means what, as we know that there are the multiple tester which will be work on the team. Okay, there are the two or three testers. Suppose that defect is already raised by the any another team members or your colleagues, so or same defect you can raise. So that time what he do, he can make the status that is the duplicate, means that status changed by the developer. Okay guys, this question is maximum time asked in the interview, so please focus on that. And for such a kind of questions, please subscribe the channel, hit the bell icon, so you can getting the all the related manual testing, automation testing, and Python related video also on the channel. Please like it, subscribe it. Have a good day. Thank you.